Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Fairy Talk with Mr. Kandel. And here we can see Mr. Kandel back in the program. So he was in educational tour to Canada, and probably I think it's your fourth time to Canada, right? Yeah. So how was the tour in Canada?
Yeah, it was good and namaste everyone. Actually, I had opportunity to take part in one of the ISAF events in Vancouver. I attended that and I met a lot of institutions. And I found that everybody in Canada, every institutions, every colleges, every universities, they are very much optimistic and hopeful for upcoming days in terms of international students, visa success ratios and all that. And on top of that, the Prime Minister Mark Carney has recently updated 7 priorities of Canadian government. And one of the priorities, priorities number 6 is to bring a lot of brilliant talents around the world in Canada. So we can assume that means, most talented and most brilliant students from around the world can have better opportunities in Canada. And if you are thinking to make your career, make your future plans in Canada, this can be the right time. And we are saying always, if you are right fit students, please apply to Canada and you are not going to be disappointed. But if you are not well informed, if you are not planning well in advance, then being in Canada can be very disappointing to you. And this is my experience based on the students I have met in Canada, and they are telling if they are well informed before going to Canada, they are happy. But most of the times when you plan very short term, okay, let's pay 1 year's tuition fee and that's all. This kind of mentality, this kind of preparedness is not going to help you to be successful in Canada. This is what I can say, Satyanar.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Kandel. So, as per him, new government in Canada is welcoming international students.
Yeah.
So that's how.
Yes, and then they are stabilizing the immigrants. That means they are, continuously keeping the balance between their existing population and newcomers so that there will be no chaos, like in terms of jobs, in terms of housings, and in terms of other opportunities. So Canadian government is prepared to make things sustainable, and we are very hopeful for upcoming days. And we can see some visa approvals are coming, and I must accept honestly that overall visa ratio for Canada was dropped in the first quarter of 2025. But yes, we are very hopeful for upcoming days, and the expectations are like that. I have found this during my trip in Canada. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you again, Mr. Kore. Yeah. So, recently we can say that plus two students are graduating, but they already appeared in the exams, and they might be thinking of studying in abroad, and parallelly, they might be doing their IELTS or PT classes. So, do you have any suggestions regarding college, country, or universities to those students?
Absolutely. This is very burning issues now. We have completed your examination, and everybody has their own plans in future, what to do, what not to do, or way to pursue your study, whether in Nepal or in abroad. So my first priority is to advise you to seek opportunities in Nepal itself. In Nepal also we have many great colleges. If you think you can make your career here, then that can be the very best decision. But if you think you want to see the world, you want to see more you want to explore the world, you can, if you want to see the advanced development in other countries, then Canada can be the best option. So Canada is always welcoming for international students, and also for us, sometimes stay opportunities after your studies is also something matters. So if you are thinking to have your stay back in Canada after your education, there are pathways. So based on this, uh, Canada can be the best destination. Similarly, USA, UK, Australia are there. They have their own requirements, but in terms of safety, security, and the quality of education, tuition fees, affordability, and stay back opportunities. If we see all these things, then Canada can be the best choice. And I advise you guys to do thoughtful research. It's not simply because we are saying Canada is best, but you have to make your own research. So you have to research on the available funds, your sponsor, your parents' financial situation. Based on that, you have to make the decision. And studying in Nepal also a great option. So it doesn't involve a lot of financial investment. So you can think about this also. But if you can afford, your parents, your sponsor can afford your tuition and living fees, Canada can be the best country to study. Yeah. Okay. It's a very beautiful country as well.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Kadir. Yeah, and I have been getting messages and queries from the students. Exactly, those students who have low academic score and they want to study in Canada. They are asking me questions about this, like I have a low score and can I apply in Canada?
Absolutely. Yes.
Yeah, we have like a vocational and technical subjects in Canada. So those students who have a low score, they can also apply for that program. So Mr. Settle, please elaborate this.
Yeah, so Canada, they need a lot of skilled manpower, not more academic, like they want more trade, more skilled people to build their country. So, for example, carpentry or civil engineering or EV technician, these kind of programs are very, very skill oriented. So, for example, mechanics, heavy vehicle mechanics and electricians, plumbings, this kind of welding technicians, this kind of programs are very popular and higher job perspective. So, I think if you are having low academic, then it is not like a low academic only should apply to these programs. But even if your profile is higher, you can still choose these programs. But sometimes where your more academic involvement is required, a college or university, they require higher academic achievement. So you can choose either ways. Even if you have low profile or high profile, you can, and you have to always choose the skill based trade, technical, vocational kind of program, so that you can get a good job, you can get good payments. And this is what I can recommend as of now. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Kadir. Yeah. And as of now, I have no more questions. So everything is going great. And if you have anything to say more about Canada, so you can.
Yeah, so those students and parents, if you are watching this video, if you are thinking about your future plans, I mean, where to study, as I said earlier, first choice should be Nepal. If you think Nepal is not the good place, and if you think you are financially capable, then you can think about going abroad. And when we are investing such huge amounts of tuition fees in the foreign universities and colleges, definitely the question of being settled in the particular country matters for most of us. So Canada has these options. So please do research and please come to Gore to come to meet me and other counselors here. We are doing Canada since very long time, and we know the situations, and we can guide you better if you are thinking for studying in Canada. Not only Canada, we have already started for UK, USA, and Australia. If you are having plans to go these countries as well, please visit Gore to Consultancy. One of our branches like Kumari Pati, Pokhara, and Chittagong, Itahari, you're welcome to visit us and get a lot of research and get discussions with us and make very well informed decision before you embark your journey to abroad.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, and follow traffic rules. This is very, very crucial. And have a great evening.
Bye bye. Happy Friday.